She was already standing in front of the mirror when I walked into the room. Back arched, lipstick halfway finished. The same shade of red she once wore only for me. Now it felt less like seduction and more like a signal flare. She adjusted the strap of something that barely qualified as a dress. It wasn't clothing. It was an invitation. Third nightclub trip this week. She didn't look at me at first, just gave a small smirk at her reflection. A smile that didn't belong to a married woman. A smile meant for someone who wasn't me. "You're heading out again?" I asked quietly. She didn't even pause. "It's a club, not a funeral." Then she laughed at her own joke like I wasn't even there. I stepped behind her, close enough to smell the perfume she only used when she wanted to be noticed. The expensive one. The one she never wore for me anymore. "Stay home tonight," I said calmly. She smirked again, turned slowly, and whispered with deliberate cruelty, "If my ex wants to see me again, why should I say no?" She thought those words would shatter me. She didn't realize they awakened something else entirely. I picked up my phone and dialed a single number. Her hand froze on the doorknob. Color drained from her face before a voice even answered. That was the moment everything truly began to unravel. Not because of what happened tonight, betrayal never starts suddenly. It grows in fragments. Late-night giggles behind closed doors. Secret texts. Sudden gym trips. Phones flipped face down during dinner. I had been watching her quietly for weeks, memorizing the shifts, the delays, the nights she stayed with friends, yet came home smelling like a man I'd never met. I didn't confront her. I studied her. Silence became a magnifying glass, and through it, I saw everything. The jumpiness when I touched her phone, the stiffening at each notification, the affection that appeared only when she wanted something. Patterns tell the truth even when people don't. So I investigated carefully, methodically. Phone records, location history, the same number appearing again and again. Her ex, the one she swore was ancient history. She had no idea how much I already knew. Not until that dress. Not until she claimed he wanted her. And she didn't intend to refuse. When I dialed his number in front of her, I said nothing. Didn't need to. She watched the call ring, and panic crept into her eyes. Her breath hitched. She grabbed for the phone. I stepped back. The call ended unanswered. Perfect. He'd see the missed call. He'd panic, but not as much as she would. The silence afterward wasn't empty. It was a confession. "Why would you call him?" she whispered. "Not. What are you talking about?" "Not. There's nothing going on. Just fear." I let the truth settle. "I wanted to see," I said quietly, "how fast your face would change." Her knees wobbled. Mine didn't. I unlocked my phone and handed it to her. No checking. No anger. Just the steady certainty of someone who'd stopped searching because he'd already found the truth. On the screen, call logs, messages, nights I followed her car at a distance, photos of her entering his building at 11:43 p.m., leaving at 3:12 a.m. She stared at the evidence like it burned. It's not what you think," she gasped. "It's exactly what I think," I replied. And worse, for the first time in months, she couldn't meet my eyes. The dress didn't matter anymore. Nothing did. I stepped aside and pointed at the door. "Go," I said. "Not to him, not to the club. Just go." She broke down. Please don't do this." I almost laughed. "I'm not doing anything. You already did." She reached for my hand. I pulled away as if her touch were poison. "I'm not angry," I said quietly. "I'm finished." Those words did what shouting never could. They crushed her. She expected a fight. She expected tears. She expected the man who used to worship her. Instead, she faced a man who didn't need her anymore. She left without shoes, makeup streaking down her face, still wearing the dress meant for someone else. I watched the door close behind her, a chapter sealing itself shut. The silence afterward felt different. Not heavy, not lonely, clean. People think betrayal destroys you. It doesn't. It exposes you. And tonight I realized I wasn't the broken one. She was. And I walked away with the one thing she never had. Control. If you think this is the worst of it, you're mistaken. Subscribe and follow the descent into the darkest stories of betrayal.